freak out a little bit because I haven't really kind of made a dent in my holiday shopping, and I'm gonna help you do that if you're like me in the next hour. So stick around because we've got some deliciousness coming up. We are starting out with something that it's kind of both of what I just said. This is so perfect for your holiday table, but it's so perfect for the chef or a hostess gift. I love this. These are from our friends at Dash. They're all about unprocessing our lives. It's a set of 2 battery-operated adjustable spice mills. Okay, I think we're all kind of used to the battery-operated spice mills. You press a button and it grinds the spices to the perfect amount for whatever dish you're creating. But these are just so fabulous. I think they have a very throwback feel to them. They're nice and tall. They're actually a whole foot tall. These are great. And the colors, everybody's gonna get 2 of them today. So do you choose? Do you want this really great deep rich blue? Maybe it goes back with your kitchen, or maybe you wanna match holiday decor and go for the 2-pack of the red. I love what we are calling your plum. It's just more of like a violet, really pretty purple. Isn't that gorgeous? Here's your cream, very luxe, and then we have the gray as well. So everybody is gonna get 2 of them. They're $10 on any charge card, and they're actually $10 off for our show today as well. So just a great thing to add to your kitchen, but also think about gifts. So Kelly Diedrink, come out here. She's one of our kitchen experts.
Hi.
How easy is this?
These
when
are
we're
cool.
in the kitchen and we're cooking, how are we using them?
All right, so these are the throwback to the most beautiful old world, you know, the crank. These look like you would sit and twist them.
I know.
Guess what? All you do is press a button. And in my opinion, fresh salt and pepper is the most underused spices in our kitchen, because we have salt and pepper sitting there that's been ground for days, maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe years, right? In our little salt and pepper shakers. You ever switched over to fresh, maybe at a fancy restaurant and gone, oh, what's the difference?
Yeah.
It's because you're grinding your spices fresh, whether it's salt, whether it's pepper, whether it's Italian seasoning or red pepper flakes. So let's just show you. It's so simple to use. What's cool about it, and I've got the, I think, is it white or cream?
The cream.
Okay, the cream. It has a little S and a little P at the top. So you're not going to mix them up at the dinner table, but can you imagine that sitting on your table? Pass the salt, please, and handing that off. They're so romantic. They're gorgeous. They're such a great gift. But most importantly, they work on batteries. So I don't have to twist it or crank it or worry about anything getting stuck.
Yeah, and what kind of batteries are we talking here?
I think we're talking double A's.
Double A, yes, double A's.
Look at the difference.
No, triple A's,
triple A's, okay, triple A's. So look at the difference between this and what maybe you've been doing. Now, here's the really cool feature. You can twist it upside down, and there's a little wheel, and you can adjust from a coarse grind to a fine grind. So however your preference is, or maybe it's based on what you're cooking, you have the option to adjust. Now, this is just traditional sea salt, but let's say you want to do like a little Himalayan pink salt. You could do the Himalayan pink salt. And we've got that slate to show you, this is the fine grind. This one is set to the coarse grind. Do you see the difference? So you can just twist the dial and you can adjust it. Now, that's your salt. Now, how about your pepper? Okay. All right, so this could be any kind of lemon pepper. This could be the peppercorn, you know, with all the seasonings in them. You can put anything on the inside here that just needs to be ground. You can also adjust the coarseness of your pepper. So salt and pepper are so underused, especially fresh. They make everything so much better. Let me show you what it looks like when you do that. Now, we have this on more of a fine grind for our pepper, but look at that. How gorgeous is that? And just how beautiful would these be sitting on your table?
Well, that's such a great point, Kelly, because we do sell other grinders here, and for me, they have more of like an industrial feel to them. It's kind of something you use in your kitchen, maybe not necessarily. But you don't display. You don't put them on your Christmas table for sure. These have such a bold, amazing presence. Remember, they are a foot high, each one of them. So they really do have that 5-star restaurant feel to them.
They really do.
The colors are amazing. I'm thrilled that we have red. If you want to tie back into your holiday table, maybe you grab the red, maybe you grab the cream. Don't forget about the plum, which is a fabulous violet light purple shade. We'll show you all of the colors here again in a second.
They're gorgeous.
But we have the plum, we have the dark blue, which we're calling blue. And then also the gray available. Whichever you choose, everybody is getting 2 of them today. Under $10 on your charge card and free shipping and handling. You gift them or love them this holiday season yourself, and if you don't, you get to return them as long as you do so by January 31st of next year, so you don't even have to think about it.
Well, here's what's really cool too, is that you can use them with one single hand.
Nice.
So if this was the kind where I had to stand over the table and do one of those, the crank kind, those are great, and those are really nice for restaurants, right? You get that sort of feeling to them. Because somebody else is cranking it for you. But what if I was using raw meat, which obviously I'm seasoning here, a little salt, little pepper, my piece of chicken, my piece of steak, steak, guess what? I'm not contaminating my other hand, right? So I can actually grab it, flip it over if I want to, and I'm not using it with this hand. I can use this with a single hand. I think that that's really nice. The other thing that you can do is if you're taking something to the stovetop, or maybe you're seasoning something on the stovetop, like a butternut squash, you can be using that single hand, and you can stir other ingredients in, or if you're really fancy, you could be using an immersion blender with your other hand as you're stirring your seasonings in. So the fact that it's not crank, but it looks like crank, to me is really nice.
So these are made of plastic. The mechanisms on the inside are made of ceramic. It comes with a 1-year warranty as well. Again, a foot tall. So this is that gold.
I mean, they're gorgeous.
You know, I'm gonna steal the cream because I just got an update that this is the one that so many of you are in the ordering process for. Imagine these flanking your holiday table or on the back of your stove in your kitchen. They're not something that you put away. They're an amazing focal point. And Kelly, I'm so glad that you're grabbing it, the box, because this really is bow and go packaging.
It literally is. So look at the red box, okay? And it has a little decoration on it. It comes with the tag, so you can do 2 Kelly from Carrie or 2 Carrie from Kelly, whichever one. And then the bow comes included. It's one of those pull string bows.
Oh, you get the bow
you
and
get the bow, the tag, and the
on.
beautiful box. Literally bow and go hostess gifts, sister-in-law, cousins, aunts.
I mean, never have the bow and the box and the gift tag.
Well, it's about $14 by the time you buy the gift bag and the tag and the card. It's all coming to you included. So I love this. I know it's plum, but it's more of a lavender color. But maybe you are serving, you know, a little crudité, or you want to just do a little bread with the olive oil and the vinegar. Inside here, we have Italian seasoning. So you don't have to use it for salt and pepper. You can see we added our Italian seasoning. It's gonna grind your Italian seasoning. Obviously, we have the little pea at the top. You'll just need to remember what you put on the inside, but adding a little crushed red pepper, because I'm in my fiery red color there, I'm adding a little crushed red pepper. So it just elevates the experience without elevating the price tag. Do you know what I mean? Because if you're talking about a salt and pepper grinder, you're usually talking about $30 to $40 for each one, and you have to buy them separately. You're getting both of them, obviously. You're getting one with the S, one with the P. So you're getting the salt and the pepper, and they're beautiful.
I know. I love the gray. A lot of us are doing gray in our kitchen as well. And it's also important to note that you have the ceramic mechanisms on the inside. So if you want to switch out spices in these, you can, because the ceramic is not going to take on the flavor of the previous spice that you had.
Love that. I love that. And also, it's not going to rust because we have that high quality stainless steel. This is Dash. They don't skimp on anything. So if you've ever had a salt and pepper grinder or shaker get stuck and rusty, that's not going to happen with these. You have that high quality stainless on the inside. You can see here we have a little bit of a mixed spice in that one. So it's up to you what you want to place on the inside of these, but have fun with them because they're different and they're beautiful. And it's very rare that we can say, oh, salt and pepper shakers are beautiful. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. You do want them right on your dining room table. You do want these displayed on your kitchen counter all of the time. They're not something that you put away. They have a totally bold presence to them at a foot high. They're super easy to use.
I mean, can you imagine some candlesticks in between these?
That's what I'm saying.
People would think it was a part of your decor. I have candlesticks that look like this. So not only are they beautiful, but think of it. How long has your little salt and pepper been sitting there? For some people, months, maybe a year or two. It's not fresh anymore.
It's not the same.
Toss it, do it fresh. You get the big, you know, the chunky salt, the Himalayan pink sea salt, they're the large salt crystals, and go ahead and do it fresh again.
And look at this. You get the box, you get the bow, you get the gift tag, you get an extended holiday return, so you don't have to return any of these until January 31st of next year.
I love it. I think it's such a good gift.
They're fabulous. Please take a look at the colors one more time. Everyone's loving the cream, so please be in the ordering process for that color. Gray in our kitchens continues to be
I would go gray. That's my
color,
favorite.
If you love the violet kind of lavender color, we're calling that one plum. We have red and we have blue. Under $10 on any charge card. It's a ready-made gift, but a great thing for your holiday entertaining as well. So we're gonna say goodbye to you for now.
Okay. No, I'm hanging out too. We're gonna eat some waffles.
Oh, you're next.
I'm gonna feed you some waffles.
Love when you say we're gonna eat some waffles.
I heard you were hungry. I mean, we could feed you raw fish, but I think you'd rather a waffle.
I would. Hey, let me show you what else we have coming up. This is hands down the most affordable way to truly have professional grade knives in your home. From our friends at Cuisinart, it's a 14-piece ceramic coated knife set. I have this set in the black at home. I use it all of the time and I love it. It's a complete set for whether you are, you know, using a little paring knife to slicing bread to slicing meat. You've got a perfect knife that is so incredibly durable with ceramic technology. quality over steel. So it's 14 pieces. The sheath is included, so you don't have to worry about cutting your fingers when you reach in the drawer. Again, you choose the black, or you choose, do you want the color, which is really fun. I love all of the multicolor as well. Now, those are only $6.24 on your charge card. Notice they are 50% off of the HSN price. So we're gonna tell you more about those and just show you how incredibly powerful those are coming up for you in just a moment. Okay, we mentioned waffles, so I'm sure you guys were expecting a waffle maker, but were you expecting one this adorable? This is, I'm thinking of so many girlfriends that are handbag girls on my holiday gift list that I think that this would be perfect. Maybe girls around the office, you name it. This is from Holstein. It's a 2-section pocketbook waffle maker. So yes, it's gonna make amazing waffles and some other delicious treats, but it looks like a designer couture. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that not the
quilted
cutest?
handbag designer that's really expensive. It looks just like that. So you choose the color that you want to get on this one, and we've got some great ones. We've got a sangria red, we have a beautiful teal, we have black, we have emerald green, and then we also have purple. And by the way, the teal we are calling the blue.
These are the cutest.
They're so adorable.
To me, the outside is secondary because it's really cute, but what's so awesome is what happens on the inside, right?
Sure.
So we just pulled out the most decadent waffles, and it's hard to make a good waffle, is it not? I mean, my son would have waffles every morning, you know, and I do the toaster version, and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? So this is a way to do it fresh, to do it with your own special ingredients. Maybe you want to do sugar-free or gluten-free or whatever you want to do. Now you have a waffle maker by Holstein. Maybe you're familiar with our cupcake makers or our cake pop makers. They're non-stick on both sides, but what's special is look at how adorable. So when it's red, it means it's preheating. When it greens, it means you're good to go. So you have this cute little purse shape, which I love. But what's most important is that non-stick and that beautiful result you're gonna get. So you take any batter that you wish, whether it's just traditional store-bought waffle batter, maybe it's grandma's recipe for grandma's waffle batter. Whatever batter you wanna place in here, it could be cornbread batter. I mean, it doesn't even have to be waffles. It's just gonna come out in the shape of a waffle. Place it on the inside here, and it's gonna cook twice as fast, okay? So don't walk away for too long, because it's about 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh my gosh,
and it's non-stick, super fast. Give it a little close, you could lock it into place, and you're gonna have 2 perfect waffles.
On a side note, you were talking about making waffles fresh for your son every day. We do have our set of 2 batter bottles, which this you could just keep the batter in and keep it in your refrigerator and then just make your waffles.
That's a great idea.
I know, I love that. They're $15.95, correct, for 2 of them. Item number 597847 if you want to add that to your order.
All right, so this is another example of just a whole wheat batter. So maybe you're doing keto, or you're trying to do, you know, certain, you know, gluten-free, or maybe you want to use almond batter. These are whole wheat waffles. And then what's so cool is if you wanted to make like a little churro out of it, what we've done here is we're gonna add a little pat of butter, and once that little pat of butter melts, all you do is sprinkle some cinnamon on there. So now you have a little churro waffle, okay? But you can do this however you wanna do it. I mean, this is what the fun about Holstein is that you now can have your own special ingredients and customize your waffles as you would like to. So there's whole wheat, we did regular plain, and now how about I do a little chocolate. No, this isn't chocolate.
I'm just going to add some berries to what's going on here.
Thank you, my
That's
friend.
the fun thing on Sunday morning, right? Just letting everybody make their own waffle toppers.
And making their topping.
And you can make everybody's waffle in 3 to 4.
Yeah, 3 to 4 minutes. And it doesn't even have to be Sunday morning now, because you can do it on a weekday because it happens so fast. So we just have our chocolate waffle batter on the inside here. But this could even be, I'm about to blow your mind, brownie mix. This could be brownie batter, and you could make 2 little waffle-shaped brownies. So, you know, there was a whole movement at one time, will it waffle? You could basically waffle everything. You can waffle cheese, you can waffle eggs, you can waffle brownies, you can waffle cookies. But let's just waffle a waffle. This is chocolate brownie batter.
Getting crazy.
Non-stick on both sides, so all you have to do is load it into the top there. I love the batter bottles because they kind of make it cleaner and easier and neater, and then all you do is give it a little close. And the fun part about it is that little handbag that you're holding.
Okay, isn't it the cutest thing ever?
I mean, so cute.
Seriously, you go shopping with your sister and your mom and your girlfriends. If you love handbags, this is that perfect gift that you have to get for that special girl in your life. It looks like, you know, that designer, that very expensive, thousands of dollars designer that does the quilted handbag. It has that same look, but you know what? It's functional. It's a waffle maker. This is sangria. That is the one that we're thinking is going to be the first to sell out.
These are
Otherwise,
so cute.
We are calling this one blue, correct? tucked in the front. Is that one called blue? That one is called your blue, yes. We have purple, we have green, and we have black. I mean, it's a $5.74 gift. We're even doing free shipping and
It's
handling.
crazy. I mean, for that, because you know, you always do the girlfriend get-togethers for the holidays, and you want to come with something unique. You don't want to come with the bottle of wine or the gift card. This is something unique. This is something that they'll use as well. This is just a walnut waffle. Look at how beautiful and golden and crispy, and look, non-stick to perfection. I mean, Holstein does it like no other with their non-stick on the bottom and the top.
What is this and what is this?
For my keto friends, this is an egg white waffle. It's almost like turned it into a slice of bread.
You just put egg whites in there?
Egg whites in there, and it turned it into like a slice of bread. And then look what we did, a piece of sausage.
Oh my God.
So talk about keto friendly. I mean, you're talking all protein right there. Very few carbs, if any. I'm about to add a few carbs here with my maple syrup.
No, you just blew that. You just blew that one.
I announced that I was blowing it.
She didn't say she was keto.
Yeah, I just said if you are. All right, check out my chocolate waffles. And this one might be all the way done. Almost. We're getting there. So you're talking 3 to 4 minutes. Don't walk away and take a 35-minute phone call.
Right.
It's fast, and that's what we love about Holstein. The non-stick on the bottom and the top, and it makes it quick because it's cooking, you know, on the bottom and the top, but it leaves for very little cleanup.
I love that because, you know, we have the really big waffle maker, and it's kind of a pain to get it out on Sunday morning.
They're great, but they're very expensive.
And it takes a long time, so it's like the kids are eating a waffle while we're still cooking our waffles. So this is 3 to 4 minutes. Everyone can kind of eat around the same time, right?
So we have a little jalapeno cheesy cornbread batter. This is what we're talking about. It doesn't have to be sweet. It can be savory, okay? It can be however you want it. So you just pop it on the inside. You close the lid. Remember, it's nonstick top and bottom, so it's going to cook very quickly. Should we top these with something? I need a little powdered sugar and some caramel. These are our walnut waffles. Hand me the powdered sugar.
Where is it?
Oh, right there in the silver shaker.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Okay, so there's our walnut waffles with a little caramel. I mean, talk about a holiday, and you know, talk about with a cup of espresso or something like that.
I mean, could you not do the chocolate too?
You could do little chocolate chips at the top.
Walnuts and chocolate chips.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
And that's what's fun when you get together with your family. These are the perfect size where everyone can make their own with their own ingredients and then top them with whatever they want.
Look how fun this is. So this is the cornbread with the cheese and jalapeno. That's the one I'm...
You just put that in there 2 seconds ago.
No, that's the one I'm making here. Yeah, she's like, wow, that was magical.
3 to 4 minutes goes by really fast.
I like this idea though. How much fun is this for a football party if you're having the gang over?
Yes.
How about some cornbread waffles, and then you top those waffles with a little bit of chili. I mean, does it get better than cornbread on the bottom, chili on the top, a little sauce? And this is what people are gonna think you've been spending hours upon hours on Pinterest, you know, looking up things that look pretty, but look how simple that was. Holstein makes it easy because we have that non-stick on the bottom, the non-stick on the top. You have a cute little waffle maker, and then when you grab it or gift it, people are gonna go, oh, did you get me a handbag? And then, I mean, it's so cute.
I mean, it's just, you just wanna hold it like a handbag. It's the cutest thing ever. Look at how amazing this is. It looks like that really expensive
handbag
designer handbag,
it does.
So you walk in, maybe your girlfriends are gifting wine or flowers,
gift cards,
or gift cards, and you have something fabulous like this. I love that idea. I keep showing off the red, which we're calling sangria in our system. We have the green, the blue, which is really like a teal color. I really like that one. And notice all of these have the rose gold to go back with them. Here's your purple, here's your green, black handbag, girls. We've got the black as well. We were talking about it's a $5.74 gift with free shipping and handling. Even if you're doing the office exchange and everybody tries to find a gift that's unique and creative.
This is unique and creative.
Is somebody gonna bring a waffle maker that looks like a designer handbag?
I don't think so. And look at my chocolate waffles. Now we've been on air for maybe 7 or 8 minutes, and I just have chocolate waffles. I just revealed my plain vanilla waffles. I love that it's quick, it's fast, it's easy. You're not doing the toaster waffles like I was doing with my son and getting sort of the side eye from a 4-year-old, like, really, Mom? Because it's easy to do it now, you know? And so we have our chocolate waffles. We topped it with a little whipped cream. Maybe you wanna do some butter. There's where the chocolate chips can come into play. Here's something that's really fun. We've added either icing. You could do icing, your favorite icing, or your favorite ice cream. And freeze it for about a half an hour to an hour, and now you have a waffle ice cream sandwich made in your waffle maker that looks like a handbag.
I mean, come on. That is so fun. Stay on the line for this one. It's just a super fun giftable. All the colors still available, but again, that sangria red is what everyone is loving. Don't forget about the 2-pack of the bottles. Those are still available for you as well, and you can add those to your order for
Which one are you
$5.
eating?
Well, the one with the bite out of it right here. This is
Oh, good. I was hoping I could have the walnut waffles.
Well, it's because I was eating with my hands. I didn't want to go for the syrup, but
we don't like to give. I'll do the
everyone's
same.
like, you would regularly do that. That looks amazing. You're sticking around.
Hanging out.
Kelly's got more to share with us, but I wanted to let everybody know that we have a special VIP savings event going on. It's 2 days only. Today is the second and final day. You're gonna save $20 off of every $99 purchase by using your HSN card. So when you get to $99 using your HSN card, make sure you check out using the code that was just on your screen. We'll take $20 off, and then for every $99, we'll keep doing that. But again, today's the final day to take advantage of that, and we've got more great things in the kitchen coming up for you next.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Still shopping for the men in your life? Then tune in at 10 p.m. tonight and all day tomorrow for great football fan shop gifts. And tomorrow we'll also have great fashions from Diane Gilman, beauty must-haves from Marilyn Miglin, and unique jewelry pieces from Paul Deasy. And don't miss The List tomorrow night from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern with none other than Colleen Lopez. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm-to-skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Hi again, everybody. My name is Carrie Smith, and we're inside the HSN kitchen with great giftable items. The one I have coming up for you next, I'm really excited about. It is something that I've never seen before. In fact, it's brand new to HSN, and I've never heard of the concept, but when you hear about it, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, finally, absolutely, I have to get this home. If you're somebody that has the family recipes, you've got the recipes from grandma's cookies and her ricotta pies and the things that you wanna share with your family, and everyone always swears they're gonna come together maybe with that book of recipes or that box of recipes that's being broken down and do something with them so that everybody in the family can share those recipes, right? You finally have a solution. We all finally have a solution. This is the Family Cookbook Project software. What it is software that's gonna allow you to create amazing recipe books that are gonna be personalized with only your family recipes. Really easy to use. We're gonna tell you all about this, but it's brand new and you are seeing it first. So stick around because I really think you're gonna be interested in this. Stephanie Rance is joining us. Hello, girlfriend, nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Thanks for having me. So I brought something really near and dear to my heart today.
Yeah.
I brought my personal recipe box, and it's filled with our recipes from both sides of the family. If anything were to happen to it, I would be absolutely devastated.
Right.
I'm sure many of you can relate. And the thing about recipe cards is they're tangible, they get torn, they get ripped, they get damaged, they get stolen from our sisters. And we need a way to preserve them. So that's exactly what the Family Cookbook Project does. It preserves our recipes for our entire family. So what you're getting today is lifetime access that does not expire, and you're gonna be able to go to familycookbookproject.com, create an account. This is your voucher that you're going to be getting. You're gonna get a little sleeve just like this. No CD will be in it, but this little slip that has a voucher. This is very important. You go to the website, you make an account, and then you can add all of your recipes, unlimited recipes, and create unlimited cookbooks from those. It's very easy.
Yeah, and you can create, you can like format the entire thing, and then ultimately, if you want to, you can order those cookbooks as well and actually have them as a cookbook or maybe for a gift.
That's right, and it's very user-friendly. You can select from the covers that they have there. You can also upload your own cover if you wish to do that. You can get them printed. You can enjoy them in several different ways. They have an app that you can have on your tablet or your mobile device, which is very handy if you're traveling for the holidays. You don't have to bring them with you. You can set it right next to your oven or your stove while you're cooking and have access to it. So this way is going to preserve your recipes forever. The other thing that's really neat, so let's head on over to the website together, familycookbookproject.com. We created an account, and I just want to show you how easy it is to use this.
Okay.
This is how you can add your recipe right here. We have layout options, recipe layouts. You can change your cookbook cover, as I mentioned. They have wonderful designs already uploaded for you, or you can upload your own. Now down here, it says invite new contributors. This is where it gets the whole family involved. Instead of your aunt having that one special recipe, she can now share it with all of you. So you're going to invite your family to upload their recipes, and then you will have them in this book as well. So we're going to go ahead and add a recipe as well. Let me show you how easy it is. You can add a contributor. This is where you'd put ingredients, the directions, as well as any story, because recipes are more than just food, right? They're memories, and that is why we have to have those ones on our tables versus just running to the store and buying a bunch of things, right? We want to make them from scratch. We want to go the extra mile. So now we can actually view our recipes and search, or view by contributor or category. So we can go ahead and search. I'm gonna type in the word cookie, because I wanna find all those cookie recipes I have. And I actually took photos, as you can see here.
That is so cool.
I took photos of the recipe cards because I love my grandma's handwriting.
Absolutely.
And I want to see that forever, and I want it preserved. So I went ahead and added the picture of that to my digital recipe card. And I added photos of the food, or of my daughter and I cooking that recipe together.
So is it essentially just like drag and drop? Is it difficult to add a picture?
Oh, it's very easy. I'll have you know that I invited my mother. She doesn't love technology very much. She did it without me even coaching her through it. She loved it. She had so much fun. She said, I did that. I uploaded a bunch of recipes, and I said, great. So this is what it looks like as a PDF. You're going to be able to enjoy your recipe book in many different ways. You can enjoy it on your computer. You can enjoy it on your tablet. Like I said, they have an app, or you can also enjoy it on your mobile device. You can print it from home, and it'll look beautiful just like this. Isn't that lovely? You can download it as a PDF as well if you don't want to use the internet. You can do that, or you can go the extra step and get it professionally printed through familycookbookproject.com. They have wonderful options, as you can see. You can get it laminated, bound, make a really beautiful gift. This option does require a little bit more of a fee, but it's absolutely beautiful and a really lovely keepsake and gift.
I mean, imagine being able to gift that to your kids and your grandkids. I think especially during the holidays, that's when we start to say, I miss Grandma's pie. I miss this particular bread that Aunt Kathy used to make. You know, everybody's got that family of, or everybody's got, or so many of us have the families where everyone's got different recipes, and you just want all of them, and you want to be able to create them. I have sworn for years, I mentioned a ricotta pie a little while ago. I don't have the recipe. One of my cousins does, and I have not had my grandmother's ricotta pie in literally years.
Oh my gosh.
And every year I'm like, this is the year that I'm going to get that recipe. This is the year that I'm going to make it, and I'm busy and haven't done it. So I love the idea of being able to say, hey, everybody pull your recipes together. Let's get them put into a book so that our kids are gonna have Grandma's recipes, and our grandkids will.
Exactly. No one is going to, you know, the recipe box is one box. So if one person inherits the recipe box, then other people aren't going to have that. What if you have 5 children and one of them inherits the recipe box, but they forget to make copies for everyone else? So this is what you're going to be getting in the mail. This is a beautiful sleeve here, and it's going to have a voucher code printed right here, okay? So you're just gonna take that code, go to familycookbookproject.com, and you're going to be able to create this wonderful cookbook. Now you get the ability to upload unlimited recipes. You could put thousands in there if you want to. And the thing is if you make a large recipe book or a cookbook, and you realize, oh, I actually have 40 holiday recipes, well, go ahead and make a holiday cookbook, which is what I did. This is kind of my master cookbook here. And then I realized I have a lot of holiday recipes. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one that's just holiday recipes. If you want to make a beautiful gift for someone, you could actually join 2 sides of the family together and create a beautiful recipe book for some newlyweds, if you know anyone getting married this year. Isn't that a great idea?
Yes, well, I like you said, you can actually take the main cookbook and break it down into, you've got your fabulous family cookies, you've got Sally's own cookbook. Maybe you want to take a little part of that cookbook and alter the recipes to make them a little bit healthier, a little gluten-free or something, to kind of modify it to the way you're eating now. You can do that and have the recipes live online too.
This
is the neatest idea, Stephanie. I love this.
Isn't that fun? And this is what it looks like printed out as well. You can see that beautiful, vibrant photo, and everything is formatted for you. So you can simplify your project and your books as much as you want, or if you want to snazz and jazz them up a little bit with custom photos and fonts, you can totally do that too.
I love looking at you probably don't want me touching these, but your recipes. I know that my mom still has my grandmother's, and if you pull them out, the paper paper is breaking down, there's food stains on them, then we're adding more food stains.
You need to preserve them.
You need to preserve them, indeed. You can preserve them today for only $15. We're gonna send this to you free of charge as well with an extended holiday return through the end of January. So what a great thing to be able to pull all your recipes finally this holiday season. Brand new. Jump on the line for this one. I think it's an amazing concept.
Have a cookie.
Stephanie, yes, this is your family recipe, right?
Yes, it is.
What kind are they?
Pumpkin cookies.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me finish talking real quick and then I'm gonna shove the whole thing in my mouth. 643-224 is your item number. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here. Now we've got lots of giftable items on hsn.com and we've got lots of great things to help you do your prep work this holiday season. This is the Kitchen HQ Speed Grater. We have literally sold thousands upon thousands of these. It is no batteries, no plugs. You simply suction cup it to the counter, easily turn the little knob, and you are grating your potatoes. You are grating all of your cheeses. You can grate chocolate right into your ice cream, whatever it may be. You get 3 different drums with that, so you can slice you can slice eggs, you can slice apples, you can slice potatoes. It is so lightning fast. It's $10 off. We're still doing free shipping and handling, which quite honestly, that's the Black Friday offer still going on for you. It's only $5 on your charge card. Now we have great colors to choose from. We've got a gray, we have red, we have black, and then I believe we have is it purple? Is purple the last color there? I believe it's a purple. I'm going in. Is it purple? Black, no, black, blue, red, and gray. I was close, I was close. I got no help there on that one. Thank you guys for nothing. I'm just giving you a hard time. But that's a great way to spend $5. I finally picked that up after Thanksgiving because it was the Black Friday special with free shipping and handling. And I had spent Thanksgiving doing so much prep work, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with the slicing and the dicing, and now that's gonna do it for me. Speaking of slicing and dicing, it's something that we all have to do in the kitchen on a daily basis, right? What are your knives like? Do you dread going into the kitchen and trying to find that one knife that you use to tackle every single job because it's the only one that's sharp that seems to work? Well, we have an incredible knife set for you. This is huge. It's from our friends at Cuisinart, and it truly is a knife that will tackle whatever job, whatever small job, whatever big job you have in the kitchen. Ceramic technology over stainless steel, so it's incredibly durable. And then each one comes with a little sheath so you can protect your hands when you reach into the drawer to grab it. Now we have it available in 2 colors for you. This is going to be the rainbow color, or multicolor. This is the multicolor. This is the one that I have. I went all black, nice and sleek in the kitchen. The story on this one, it's half off today. It's on great flexible payment, so it's only $6.24. But Mark Gill, what matters is, do they work?
They absolutely do. So I'll tell you, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, grandparents, kids that are out on their own, everybody can use a set of these for Christmas. There isn't anybody on your list that won't love them. So let me tell you all about these, okay? This is like a mixed tape of our sets. Remember mixed tapes? Oh, yeah. It's like the best of everything you own, guys. We've had our Cuisinart sets for a while now, and this is all of our highlight pieces. So let me start here, okay? And I'm gonna start with the blade, because that's where it always starts. This is sharpened on both sides. Now, that may not sound like a big deal, but if you've ever used one that's only sharpened on one side, you can tell. Guys, watch this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the control I have with this knife in the kitchen. So much so, look at this. That's like contact lenses on live TV with a grape. That's out of this world, you guys. Now, feature for feature, these knives, nothing compares at any price. And we're gonna start with the colors. Whether it's black or the multicolor, this is the ceramic coating, you guys. That's what matters. At its heart, stainless steel, so it already feels right. But that ceramic is the same stuff that they put on the outside of the space shuttle. So if that's good enough to get, you know, our space shuttle home, it's gonna be good enough for your celery. It doesn't scratch, it resists odors, it doesn't transfer bacteria. Everything that you love about ceramic, including, look at this, guys, a French tip. That's a feature that you find on expensive knives. It's the angle your wrist hits your hand with. Every thought has gone into these knives. That's why we're talking hundreds of thousands of them and more 5-star reviews than I've ever seen. And the cool thing about this set, it's not your choice of. Guys, this is the 8-inch chef's knife. You're gonna see all the workhorse knives here, but this is just knife number 1.
Did you see how powerful that was?
Cool?
And then when you're done, clean up, you toss it in the dishwasher, put the sheath back on, and you're good to go.
That's it. Now listen, you mentioned the word sheath. Guys, these are there so you don't need to spend $22 on a knife block.
Right.
And you can call the knives out by colors if you buy it this way, so you don't have to worry about the kids grabbing them out of the drawers.
Yeah.
Now this is our Santoku knife. If you've seen Santoku knives before, they look a little more like this with the little rivets taken out of the side.
Right.
Well, the reason that they make them that way is so that they release from the food. Well, remember, ceramic is non-stick. It doesn't hold onto the food. And the other nice thing about our Santoku knife is the fact that because we didn't take all that metal out, now your set doesn't need a cleaver. So when it comes to those tough jobs, this is up to the task every single time. So what I'm gonna do, Carrie, is I'm just gonna put it to the side, and I'm gonna show you a couple of real world demonstrations, because not a lot of us are gonna do that to a pineapple unless it's been a real bad day. Guys, this is what we do recognize. Trying to cut something like this. And depending on your knife, sometimes you might as well just like use a spoon or the back of it. Well, watch this. This is Cuisinart. This is a lifetime warranty. This is hundreds of thousands sold and more 5-star reviews than any product I've ever worked on, you guys. And just to wrap it up, watch this tomato. This is fantastic, you guys. To have a blade with this kind of control, this precise, and this sort of edge, only Cuisinart is gonna give you that. And nope, there is nothing holding that to the board.
Crazy, right? Do your knives do that? Huge customer pick, hundreds of thousands of these spoken for. You are continuing to show us knife number 2. As you're doing that, let me list out what they are very quickly. You get the 8-inch chef's knife, the 8-inch slicing knife, the 7-inch Santoku, the 6.5 sandwich knife, and the 5-inch Santoku, and the 5-inch serrated knife, and the 3.5-inch bearing knife. So it's a complete knife makeover in your kitchen for 50% off.
Like I said, this is our greatest hits, you guys. We're even gonna give you that Santoku knife with an herb curve on the bottom. That means you can get that rocking action. Now you don't need to buy a mezzaluna. So when it comes time to making the quick dinners, the fast dinners, or when it comes time for those chef-inspired dinners, have the right tool. And you mentioned it right off the bat. You said that this is a knife for every job in the house, and that's what it is. So many of us, no matter what stage we are in our cooking lives, have that one knife. Not because we want to have it, because we haven't gone out and gotten all those pieces that we need. Well, this set has them all, and I'm gonna prove it right here, you guys. Look at this. You're gonna get a beautiful slicing knife. So all of your holiday proteins coming up, your turkey, your hams, your lambs, whatever it is you're gonna do, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm gonna show you how sharp it is on a turkey. That's kind of boring. I wanna show you the quality of this knife right here. Now, if you fish or hunt or camp or anything, you're gonna appreciate so much what you're about to see. First things first, guys, there is skin on the back of that salmon. When's the last time you saw a knife go through without having to saw it? But this is what I would really want you to see, you guys. This type of presentation, this type of thing that you're gonna see here normally takes a knife with a special bend to it, a special stainless steel. It's gotta have a, you know, kind of a different grade to it. Look at this, you guys. This is everything we love about ceramic. Doesn't pull the flavors, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. And I'll do that one more time. You want to talk about not sticking and grabbing? Imagine a knife that can do this on a piece of salmon, now working on everyday jobs in your house, you guys, and that is just knife number 3.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, it just is incredibly sharp. And remember, you're talking about something that is incredibly durable as well. You have that ceramic technology over the stainless steel.
Exactly.
I see, I wanted to double check. It's got a lifetime warranty as well. So that's what you get when you buy a name like Cuisinart. That's what they've been doing since the 1970s.
Exactly.
I mentioned most of my registry when I got married was Cuisinart. I wanted all Cuisinart, right? And a lot of us are the same way. So it's just the name, you know you're getting quality.
I love it. So guys, have a look here. This piece blows my mind, all right? When I saw one of our original sites, it was great, and the fact that we have it in this set again is out of this world. This is a specialty knife. You find these in that little section in the stores in the mall. They charge a fortune for them because they're small runs, special uses. This is a sandwich knife, so let me set the scene. It's Saturday.
Go on.
You've made a sandwich that you're not allowed to eat. Okay? So the last thing you're gonna do is grab a knife that's gonna destroy it. So watch this. This is why your deli guy spent so much money on a knife that looks exactly like this. First of all, you're not having to reach for a separate knife to put all your condiments on there because it's got a nice, wide blade on it. But here's what's cool, you guys, and this is why, like I said, your deli guy spends a bunch of money on his knives, because food only tastes as good as it looks. So guys, you want an unbelievable cut, and watch what I'm gonna do here. There aren't even crumbs falling off the bread. That's the type of cut that knife's gonna give you. I love that it's part of this set.
I'm gonna call dibs on that one.
You got that one?
Yeah,
I love it.
That looks amazing. I mean, you didn't smush the bread or the cheese. You're not smushing everything down to get it to cut.
Now, you saw our large Santoku. This is a smaller Santoku. This is for those quick jobs where you don't want that giant knife. You just want something quick out of the drawer, maybe doing some crackers and cheese, maybe doing some hard salamis. And it's also gonna do, the smaller type of slicing for you. This knife is actually gonna be one of your go-tos. You're gonna love having this in the kitchen. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
So I'll put that aside for a second and I'll show you another one of my favorites. This is our utility knife. And the reason this is in our set is because you asked for it. You told us in your comments that you couldn't stand when insert name here, husband, boyfriend, solder done, grabs one of these and goes out and starts cutting down trees or, you know, fixing the car or doing their crafts. So look what we did. We gave you a utility knife. Now, come on in here nice and close, you guys. There's actually 2 levels of serration on that. It's like 2 blades in one. Whatever the top row doesn't get, the bottom one sure will. Follow me to this tomato and you'll see here, you guys. Now, I'm not gonna do like the quick slice tomato thing because that's not the point of what I wanna show you here. 1 stroke back, 1 stroke forward with just the weight of the knife, cracks through that tomato skin that it can expose the weakness in so many knives no matter how much you spent on them.
Right.
And finish it off. It's a big set. You're even gonna get the paring knife. And I gotta say it again, none of this is your choice of, you get them all.
Yes.
So this is that knife that's close to your fingers. This is that knife that does all of that you know, work that brings it right close to you here. So you wanna make sure, again, that you've got the best blade possible. And remember, this is also the knife that Grandma cuts towards herself with. That's your paring knife, guys, and believe it or not, that's knife number 7.
So
Wow.
you choose, do you want to get the multicolor with all of the color coordinated sheath, or do you want to go for all black in your kitchen? Whichever one you get, 50% off today. Great flexible payments means you're getting this for yourself or as a gift for only $6.24. Think about hostess gifts. Think about holiday gifts. Think about anybody in their kitchen that needs to cut things and their knives are awful. You've been to their house, you've been to my house, you see, it was awful. Like we were the ones with the one knife.
One knife.
Now I have like a choice because each one of these 7 knives is completely unique and different. So incredibly durable with a lifetime warranty. When you're in the ordering process, we do have the Cuisinart sharpener available for all of you as well. No matter if you have a $2 knife or a $200 knife, you have to sharpen it.
And the reason we love this sharpener, you guys, is it has 3 of the most popular honing stones built right in. It's got the coarse one for those knives that have absolutely seen better days. You've got the medium one for older knives that you can bring back to life. And follow me down to the board here. The fine stone, when you get these knives new out of the box, guys, you're gonna be able to maintain that blade like it's never cut through anything with a couple of strokes through the fine stone every second or third time you use it. This knife sharpener paired up with our knives, and yeah, that's sharpening ceramic knives, is a perfect match.
Well, with the money that you're saving on the knives, you can add the sharpener and still have about $5 in your pocket.
Right.
So it's a great value today. Mark, you're too good to us. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
All right, well, you can shop this collection on hsn.com and stick around. I've got more coming up.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
I hope that by revealing my true self, it inspires you to be brave and courageous.
It's coming.
IT Cosmetics does things differently than any other beauty brand. We work with plastic surgeons and dermatologists to create real cosmetic solutions. We believe that every woman is beautiful.
I just feel a whole lot better about myself.
It transforms women's lives.
I'm an it girl.
You are an it girl.
You are it.
Don't miss the launch of IT Cosmetics here on HSN.
I was saying to Kelly's, something smells
And I said,
amazing.
it's the
And
chicken.
she pointed. Okay, so Kelly is back with one of our #1 selling air fry, huge air fry machines.
Yes.
I think we talk a lot about air fry technology, and it's a really big way of cooking in so many of our homes because we want the crispness and the texture of fried food, but we don't want all the fat and extra calories. We're gonna tell you more why air fry technology is just the best thing ever, but I just have to point out, if you're in the market for a huge air fryer because you wanna do an entire chicken.
5.6 quarts.
Oh my gosh, this is
is a
for
6-pound
you.
chicken.
At under $100 for one this size.
And normally air fryers are about $150 to $200. They're a little bit smaller, right? You aren't able to have the full capacity. If you don't own an air fryer, or maybe there's somebody on your list that would like to have an air fryer, oh my goodness, they will go crazy when you get this air fryer for them. It's by Elite Bistro. We know, we love, we trust Elite Bistro because they were the #1 selling pressure cooker here for, oh my gosh, a dozen years probably, a really long time. Maybe you own one of our pressure cookers. Now Elite Bistro has brought an air fryer, a family-sized air fryer to us so that you can make the most gorgeous meals no oil added. And I think that's so special, okay? Because many of us love that crunch. We love that crispness of our fried chicken or our French fries or our chicken nuggets or our fish sticks. Now you're able to get it with just using superheated air instead of oil.
Yep.
So we didn't use any oil. You can use a little bit of oil if you like it for flavor, but can you imagine the calorie savings, the cost savings?
Look at the juiciness happening
Look at how it's sealed in that moisture. It's a superheated fan on the inside of the machine, and that's what fries your food with air instead of oil. And that's why they call it an air fryer, because quite frankly, you're still frying. You're just frying with air.
Yeah, which
and
means you're
air
going to
has
taste
no
the
calories.
food. Exactly.
Yes.
So that means you're going to be able to taste the
food.
food. Thank you. So let me ask you, did you put the chicken in frozen or
no? You want to let it thaw.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you put it in frozen, give it some extra time. You certainly could.
So
That's
then
not
you
a
put
no-no.
it in thawed. How
we
long
put it
did
in
that
thawed,
take?
and we're talking 35 to 40 minutes.
Oh my gosh, for a whole chicken.
Crispy on the outside, juicy in the middle. And then we launched the air fryer buttermilk and the Nashville hot chicken. And these are the batters with the seasoning. So if you want to do your own fried chicken, pick up these. I'm not sure if they come in a package. I think they come in a 2-pack.
2-pack, yeah.
Yes.
2-pack, 11.5
and
ounces
they're getting
per
rave reviews
buck.
as well.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to continue to show you how this works, but let me show you the colors. We have black, we have red, and we have teal available. Under $100, the difference here is size. Like so many of them are just for like, hey, you're making little chicken nuggets for your kids, and that's it, right?
Well, we have done chicken fingers, but not just a few.
Yeah.
And this is what we're talking about, the capacity. 5.6 quarts is gonna do a 5 or 6 pound chicken. It's gonna do 2-pound bags of your French fries. It's gonna do your whole 2-pound bag of frozen chicken tenders. Maybe you're hosting the football party, or maybe you're having a holiday party, and you wanna have little finger foods, and you wanna go to the fried food section and get the fried food bags, but you don't wanna fry anything because you don't wanna use all that oil that adds calories.
Look at that.
But as you said, then you taste the oil, right?
Absolutely.
So we use oil to crisp things up, but at the end of the day, it's not very good for us, and we feel guilty.
Look at
I almost don't have enough room on this platter.
That's like you went to the membership store and got the biggest thing of French fries they had.
It's the 2-pound bags, and you can, now these you can certainly easily put them in there from frozen. I always give mine a couple of shakes. You know, everybody in the air fry community knows you just give it a couple shakes, but on the inside of the machine, is a superheated convection fan. I call it super convection. And what it's doing is it's hitting and bouncing off of every French fry, off of every chicken tender, that superheated air, and it's crisping it to perfection.
Ooh, hot, hot.
Now what I love about this machine, and I don't know, you guys can tell me which one's the best one to do it on, is it has a digital brain. Maybe I'll come straight down to the front.
Show us how that works.
All right, so right down front, all you do is when you get it home, you touch the start button and you hold it. Look at your digital computer. Nice. How amazing is that? Now I can scroll from my pre-programmed settings. So there's shrimp, there's fish. That one is French fries, so it's already programmed. Bacon, if you wanna do a little bacon. You can do your meat like a piece of steak or pork, or you can go up with your time and your temperature manually, okay? So you get to select whether you want 23 minutes, 22 minutes, whether you want 340 degrees, whether you want 338, and it's digital. Now most air fryers that are $150 to $200, they're good machines, but guess what? They're small and they're not digital.
And it's a
they have a
knob.
little manual knob,
Yeah.
So I love all the features of this one.
Absolutely. I love the idea of not waiting to preheat your oven forever, because that's what I have to do. I make my son now like little organic chicken nuggets, and I have to plan because my oven's like a 25-minute preheater, and then I have to bake them in the oven, and I'm only making a small amount.
Yes.
I love the idea of just throwing everything in here. Pushing a button and walking away.
And it turns itself off, and I love an air fryer for that reason, because I'm the queen of forgetting that my oven is on, or that I've got, you know, eggs boiling on the stovetop.
Me too.
I'm the queen of it. So this one turns itself off.
Get in there,
I'm
get in
gonna
there.
open, listen to the crunch on the bread.
See, and I screw up
oil.
grilled cheese. I know. Awful.
It's true, you can mess up a grilled cheese, but you're also babysitting the grilled cheese. But look at this grilled cheese. I mean, the crunchy golden bread, the melty ooey gooey on the inside. That's what you're getting when you air fry. You get that superheated air spinning around your bread, crisping it to the perfection. There, Carrie goes in.
Can you hear the crispiness? How long did this take?
This is about 3 minutes per side.
3 minutes
So you can flip it right in the middle so you can get that golden crust, but look at that.
Oh, stop
3 minutes per side.
Oh,
how many people will be fighting over that in about 20 minutes?
Yeah, they're gonna fight with it out of my mouth because I'm not eating it. Okay, go on, what's next?
Grilled cheese and French fries go the fastest around. Oh, and chicken wings. We got chicken wings coming up too. They go the fastest around here. But up until, recently, you've had to spend, a pretty penny to get an air fryer. So if you've got that person in your life that's that $100 oops, sorry, dropped the little basket there. That's actually a cool design feature. This ejects right out. I hit the eject button on accident. But this ejects right out, and you can dump out all the oil if there's any residual oil in the bottom.
How do you clean that whole thing?
You clean this by rinsing it out or, dishwasher safe.
Nice.
Love having dishwasher safe.
So it's easy to use.
It's easy to use, easy to clean. You've got that eject button there to pull out the basket, which is what just happened. All right, this I love because this is a nice, healthy meal that would traditionally be deep fried, right? Or maybe pan fried.
What is that?
But guess what? Chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, you can buy those again at the store and pop them in.
You can, and it has that crunchy breading, but we haven't used any extra oil. So I think that that's a really neat feature, and I think for a long time, people have sort of shied away from getting an air fryer because they're thinking, is it just another appliance that I don't need? I kind of think they're here to stay. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say they're not going anywhere. That looks absolutely amazing. And notice there's no grease or oil or anything falling off. You didn't preheat your oven and take the entire evening waiting for these, to preheat and then bake in your oven. It's just an easy way for you to cook at home that's healthier and, in my opinion, more delicious. What's great is we finally have this back. This sold out back in July. Yeah. It's been since July. If you've been in the market since... It's been that long. If you've been in the market for an air fryer and you can't decide which one you want, basically, if you're a family of, say, 4 or more, you want this one. It has the capacity, right?
Well, and the truth of the matter is, there's nothing wrong with going a little bit bigger and then just not filling it to capacity, right? Because oftentimes, maybe we do have the football party that we're hosting and you want to do a couple dozen wings, but maybe it's just you or you and your spouse. Okay, then at those times you could put in like 10 wings. You absolutely do not have to fill it to capacity. We're just showing you that you can now for a really reasonable price, okay? Because now you have the ability to air fry. What is air frying? Maybe you're brand new to the technology. Maybe you just haven't jumped in yet. Air frying is crisping up your food, crunching your food to perfection without the use of superheated oil, okay? And now Elite Bistro is giving us that almost 6-quart capacity. Digital display too. I can go over the menu again. It has built-in time features, so it's all pre-programmed. If you don't ever want to think and you just want to hit the French fry button, you can do that. You can pre-program it.
That kind of cooking right there.
Yeah, no thinking required. Right. Oh, this is going to be fun. This will be fun to see if Kelly can get it out without mangling it.
But
before I mangle it, because it's so pretty, it's a stromboli. Look at how beautiful.
Oh.
Okay, I might be able to get it out.
I think we should get our phones and take a picture of this before.
Look at this. Okay, like a rolled pizza, right?
Yes.
Like a calzone. But look at how gorgeous this is. All right, so we did the bread.
Control room
I know, look.
Okay,
let me open this up with my pizza cutter.
Oh,
and it's stuffed with
stromboli.
Holy stromboli. And look at the crunch on it. That air fry technology delivers that beautiful crunch on the exterior, almost like it was that wood-fired pizza, right?
But oh my gosh, that you pay how much for at the restaurant?
And the melted cheese and the pepperoni. Oh, it's just decadent. And you could do this for the parties or the gatherings. Are you looking for a fork or a plate? I thought you were looking for a sheet.
I'm grazing. Yeah. I'm currently grazing.
So we're looking for something. I'm like, you looking for a fork? You could add a little red sauce in the middle and cut it into little pieces. But or if you're my husband, you would just eat that.
I was gonna say.
Or Jared, you would just eat that and you would go, oh, that's not a lot.
Serving size.
It is a serving size.
Oh my gosh, it's warm and amazing. That's the red, that's the black, that's the teal. First time back since July. You can try it at home for $24.99, risk-free. Yeah. That's the great thing about shopping here at HSN during our extended holiday return. You have until January 31st to try this out, love it, see how dishwasher safe it is and how easy it is to use. And if you don't, you can send it back for a refund. I also want to remind you, today is the final day of our 2-day VIP savings event. If you are an HSN card holder, when you spend $99 today, which, oh my God, gosh. Look at the price of this, if you will.
No way.
Use your HSN card and we're automatically gonna give you $20 off just for being a card holder. Use code 180149, and you know what? You can do that for every $99 purchase today, so use that all day long.
All right, I turned it on again. I'm gonna review my wings here in a minute, but I wanted to show you that digital display. Maybe you're just joining us and you're wondering, well, is it tough to use? Okay, it's all built in and you can use the pre-program. So, and there's little pictures up top too. So it'll show you fish or shrimp or pork, bacon, French fries, and then it will start on its own and it knows its own time and temperature. Or if you have a certain recipe, you can adjust the time, you can adjust the temperature. And that's really special, but look how easy it is to use. Now, if you love going to the, sports bar and ordering their deep fried chicken wings, please do me a favor and try air fried chicken wings because it's no oil, right? So you're using the natural fats of the chicken, right? Which we all know are tasty and delicious, to crisp up its own food by using that superheated air, okay? So I still say you're technically frying. That's what I say, I don't know. But because you're frying with that superheated air, instead of using superheated oil. And so therefore, you don't get the taste, that sort of heavy set feeling that you get when you eat deep fried foods. You sort of feel guilty, but you sort of physically feel like you've just eaten a gallon of oil, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you go to the state fair and you come home, does anybody feel good? Do you feel like going to run a marathon? No, you don't feel good. It's like a mandatory thing to eat the fried food at the state fair, but leave that to once a year. Every other day of the year, fry your food with air. Use that superheated air that the Elite Bistro air fryer creates and crisp up your chicken wings, your French fries, your fish and chips, your coconut shrimp with air.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why air fry, you mentioned it, air fry technology just continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's because we all have figured out, yes, how easy and convenient it is, but how delicious your food can taste, how you can have the crispy fries and the calzones and the crispy texture on the outside and the juicy texture and flavor on the inside.
It does it
without all
in
the
the
fat.
juice.
Yes, without all the fat and calories.
And then the oil that I'm not ingesting, it's probably hard to see because it's dark on dark, but the oil that I'm not ingesting inside the basin, right? So you can actually see some of that oil there, and I'm not eating that. Whether it's your bacon or your chicken, I'm not ingesting that oil. It's not a pretty sight to look at. Do you really want to eat it? So it actually sinks to the bottom because you have the basket with the airflow. So all those natural oils that you don't want to eat goes right through, sits in the bottom, and air fries and crisps up your food. So it's a really sophisticated design by Elite, and they've thought a lot about it.
And it's so easy, again, to use because you've got that digital display. Sure. The ones that I'm used to is you've got the knob and you coordinate the two knobs together.
Well, and you can hardly read them because it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm on 350 or 390. Well, that's a big difference, right? This, you know exactly what temperature that you're on. All right, this one you're gonna go crazy.
See, I so love that you can actually make entire
pork roast
meals and pork roasts.
Pork roast, beef roast. I mean, whatever you want to do. We did a crown roast one time. You can, make this as for your full oven. Basically, you don't have to just do a French fry. You can really utilize this to its full capacity. So there we go. What did you say? 3 pounds at least on that.
And how long was that to?
That was 35 to 45 minutes, right? And you can control if you want to go a little slower, a little lower temperature, you can. I'm just gonna use this and dump out all these potatoes to show you the capacity. I mean, look at our potatoes. We did sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and look at how beautifully cooked and roasted those are. Now, in your big oven, I mean, you're talking 50 minutes just on the potatoes, but you would have had to preheat the oven for 25 minutes first, right? Just to get it up to temperature.
100%. Well, this is so exciting today. It's $20 off for everybody as you cut into that deliciousness.
And look at the bark on the outside. That bark, that's the flavor, that's the crunch, that's the crispness, that's the richness that you want. And then look at how perfectly cut, perfectly cooked that is.
You're doing a great job cutting.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's real difficult when it's cooked to perfection. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. And these are the types of meals you can make with very, very, very little effort.
That's the thing. You put
I like meals with little effort.
Exactly. I like that you can push the French fry button. Right? You can push the chicken nugget button.
You can push the bacon button.
Exactly. It's that easy. Well, what I was saying is it's finally back since July. It's $20 off for everybody. But if you want another $20 off, just use your HSN card today because we're going to take an additional $20 off. You've got free shipping and handling, and you've also got 4 interest-free credit card payment. So if you're at all curious about air fry technology, get the big one. Get the one that's gonna allow you to cook the whole chicken, that's gonna allow you to make all of the chicken wings when the big game comes and you have everybody over.
Yep.
And you don't have to do multiple meals because it doesn't have the capacity. Go for the large one. And I tell you what, if you do a search online, 5.6 quart, that's a big capacity, and this is a great price for one this large, right, Kelly?
I've seen one this large. I think it's called an extra, extra large air fryer, and I believe it was around 300 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what brand you're shopping and where you're shopping, but they were at one point a very expensive technology, and I'm so pleased to see the prices coming down.
I know, me
the
too.
size is getting larger, because so many of us want to be able to have leftovers, or we are cooking for 4 to 6 people each night or each evening. Fish and chips.
Speaking of leftovers, have you ever put your leftover pizza in there?
Oh, it's the best for leftover pizza.
It's even better than when they delivered it to your door.
It is.
It's so good.
Because it crisps up the bottom, which your pizza is supposed to have that crunch on the bottom.
Yep.
Now you can either do your fish from the freezer section at your grocery store, or you can do your own batter for your fish, totally up to you. But we did a beautiful, and I think even Adam would be proud, that Brit fish and chips. So you can do fish and chips together. This is what we're talking about, one pot meals. Literally at the end of this afternoon, I've got this one pot to clean up. By the way, dishwasher safe, or for the most part, I just rinse mine out unless it gets real dirty, but it's a nice nonstick on the inside. So you have that, fish and chips, and then, do you have vinegar with your fish and chips?
I love vinegar with my fish.
I love vinegar with my fish.
I love it all.
I do it on the
Tartar
fish and on the
sauce.
chips. But I always get yelled at for putting too much vinegar on, so I'll just do a little dab,
It's making my
dab.
mouth water. No, I can't even speak. My mouth
know,
is
I love
watering. The red, the teal, and the black are still available for you. Stay on the line and enjoy your savings this afternoon. I can't wait for you guys to get this home and try the air fry technology.
I was eating a French fry.
That's okay. Thank you for being here. Love you so much.
Thanks,
Your today's
Carrie.
special's coming up.